Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The state government says the likely future owners of the Eraring power station won't close it if the state is left short of electricity supply. The Lake Macquarie generator is due to close in 2025. Owner Origin Energy is also in the process of changing hands. Treasurer Daniel Mookie says he's already had meetings with the company planning to buy Origin.
That was one of the first meetings that I did have as Treasurer. They were pretty upfront about the fact that they aren't going to close the station unless they're absolutely confident that there is enough replacement power which is affordable for people. But we can't just take people's words for it, which is why you're right, the Premier has said all options remain on the table.
Police are investigating the theft of several expensive watches from a jewellery store at East Maitland. It's alleged a person broke into the store on Mitchell Drive at about 6 o'clock on Saturday morning and took several Armani watches before fleeing on a push bike towards Stronach Avenue. Police say the person was riding a BMX bike and wearing yellow-green gloves and had dark clothing covering their body and face. We've posted a photo of the wanted person on the 2NURFM Hunter News Facebook page. Two disgraced MPs have launched an appeal against their convictions over the granting of a coal mining licence in the Upper Hunter. In 2021, Ian MacDonald, Eddie Obeid and his son Moses were found guilty of conspiring to commit misconduct. It comes after Mr MacDonald, who was the former Resources Minister, granted the licence on the Obeid's property in the Bylong Valley, leading to a $30 million windfall. The trio argue the prosecutor didn't prove they intended to break the law. The Business Council of Australia is hosting a forum in Newcastle today to discuss the Hunter's untapped economic potential. The event will bring together local leaders to highlight priority projects, especially around the transition from coal to renewable energy. Business Council CEO Jennifer Westacott says the Hunter is one of about 20 locations across Australia which have the potential to become a superpower economy in their own right, and infrastructure projects like a high-speed passenger rail service between Newcastle and Sydney and the M1 motorway extension are essential to achieving this potential. Happy Paws, Happy Hearts have launched the Hunter chapter of their Explore program. Supported by a $75,000 grant from the Newcastle Permanent Charitable Foundation, the program helps vulnerable youth gain job readiness skills while working alongside rescue animals. CEO Kelly Island says they have a mission they're looking to achieve.
At-risk youth, particularly those with a disability, are twice as likely to be unemployed as their counterparts, and we really want to flip that number on its head and give people the confidence to take the skills that they've learned and the skills that they have and apply them in a work environment.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle golfer Jake Higginbottom says taking out the Cowra Pro-Am gave him a confidence boost. The 29-year-old produced a par on the first extra hole, playing it safe on hole 37 to claim the $40,000 victory on Sunday. Toronto's Nathan Green was 2 strokes off the pace to finish 4th. The Jets will be trying to keep their finals hopes alive when they face the Central Coast Mariners this weekend. A win this Saturday would put Newcastle in a good position for a finals berth, while a loss would end their hopes. Jets mainstay Jason Hoffman says they know what they need to do.
They'll want to try and end our hopes, and obviously we want to play finals football, and obviously, there's that, inaugural F3 piece of concrete trophy that we want.
And Newcastle former Major League Baseballer Alexander Wells lined up for his home club Belmont for the first time in nearly a decade, saying he needs a year back in Australia to rediscover his love for the sport. That's sport, I'm Bella Middleton.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 4, 21, 23, 25, 42 and 45, and the supplementaries are 7 and 27. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.